Why, hi there, it's me, it's Uncle Ron, and I wanted to take a few moments to thank all of you for a fantastic 2023. Almost done with the year. It's 13 days or a week before Christmas, and 2 weeks left of the year. And so, although the year isn't done, first of all tell you what we've got coming up to finish out 2023, the launch of Action PC Baseball 24, and the 1972 alternate World Series. We had such fun with the Tigers and the A's in that American League Championship Series. We're going to bring them against the Big Red Machine in the best of seven, and we'll start that Christmas week. And I think some of that's actually going to be with the brand new game. So, certainly looking forward to that. But I wanted to take a few moments before we get lost in the holiday shuffle to thank each and every one of you for a fantastic 2023. Apparently, this is my 188th video of the year. It doesn't seem like I've done that many, and it seems like I don't produce as much as I should. But when you look at that number and say 188, I guess that's plenty. And so, for every one of you who has watched 65,000 views on the channel this year on YouTube, and probably 3 or 4,000 cumulative views watching live on Twitch, which is fantastic, and that interaction is always great. And I'm not sure how much that's going to change in 2024 when we start replaying the 1988 baseball season. So that's what's coming up. But for those of you who have watched, thank you so much for watching and allowing me to entertain you for 5, 10, 15, an hour at a time with whatever it is that we're doing. I play a lot of games, and some of them just don't show off very well, but the ones that do, hopefully you've learned or enjoyed or gotten a chuckle out of whatever it is that I do. And of course, Dave and I want to thank you for all of you who have listened and contributed and watch and listen to every episode of the Digital Dice podcast. I don't know how many of those we did this year. Dave had some issues, but I'm sure we got about 40 of them in for the year. And come next July, the good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we're going to be at our 5th anniversary for that, which is remarkable, if you ask me. So, and also, one of the great things about the hobby is I think, in my opinion, that the hobby has never been in a better place. There are all sorts of creators of games and videos, and from every different skill level of game to play. David and I are going to talk about this when we do our next show. But you don't now, there are so many high quality games available, from the price of donationware or free to the high end stuff, that you can pretty much find what you want at any price point that you want, with any level of skill that you want. If you want easy and fun, it's there. And if you want lots and lots of detail, it's there. And pretty much everything in between. And I think the hobby, as we head into 2024, is in as good of a place as it's ever been. You, as a player and as a fan, have so many options in so many different seasons, in so many different sports. You can't possibly play them all, but you can enjoy what it is that you enjoy. And we, the groups that we run, obviously, join my Facebook group at Retro Sports Network. Digital Dice, of course, we're working on 1,500 members plus there. And Dave Little's Sports Simulation and Replays, 3,700 members. Share your passions. Share what excites you. Tell us about, at Sports Simulation and Replays, what it is you're playing and what you're liking and what's good about the hobby. Because there's a lot of good things about the hobby. I mean, if there's any possible sport you can possibly play, from Roberto Civini's Olympic gymnastics, there's someone that has a highlight game out. Not a highlight game out, but a highlight game Yes, you can play high lie. You can play cricket. You can play rugby. You can do whatever it is you want. And again, the quality of the content that the game creators are bringing to you, I don't think has ever been higher. And again, you want quick play games, you want medium play games, you want full play games. It's all there and waiting to be discovered by you. Whatever season, um, whatever sport, whatever your favorite player is, we want to know on especially the sports simulation and replays, what it is that you enjoy and what it is that you love playing, and to share that. As far as this channel is concerned, it's not going anywhere. We're in the middle of year 6 of the channel. 1988 will be our 6th baseball replay. That's incredible. I just can't imagine when I started that this would have gone on as long as it has. And for all of you who come in and maybe, I know some of you accidentally click on a video thinking it's something real, and it's me to do it. And man, do I need to shave better. But beyond that, thank you, first of all, for taking time out of your day to share some of my day in the projects. And, first and foremost, you guys make this channel possible. The replays that we do and the moments that we share, again, on Twitch Live for the most part, are simply because it's you guys enjoy it. And for those of us who create content of the games that other people create, it really is kind of like someone makes the cookies and we tell you about where the cookies are, and you guys go and grab the cookies and enjoy them. That's the whole point of all of this, is to share our passion and our love for this hobby. And again, I because of the amount of statistics that's available for free that wasn't out there even 10 years ago, the quality of games that are out there for your disposal has never been better. And if you aren't necessarily a stat nerd, you're fine. If you don't really know about the sport you want to play, you're fine. And again, I think this hobby is growing. It's changing for sure, just because those of us who grew up with cards and dice, then again, I think the future of cards and dice is in a good place. I think it will continue. I think there are people who aren't going to want to sit there on their phones or on their computers after work all day and want to play something that relaxes them. But again, this is more about me thanking you for everything that you do for me, just by bringing me with you on your phone, if you're stuck waiting for a bus or a train or whatever it is, or spending your lunch hours with me over on Twitch as we go through and do some, crazy baseball stuff or the occasional football or basketball or whatever it is. It's an honor for me to be able to come into wherever you are to spend some time with you and hopefully entertain you and make you laugh a little bit and just kind of show off the goods. And of course, the stars of the show are the players themselves. I mean, the bread and butter, of course, being the season replay. And, the Seattle Mariners got their world championship in 2001 that they didn't get in real life. And those last 2 games in Seattle of the American League Championship Series, for them to get past Oakland, were remarkable. The series walk-off win against the Yankees in Game 5 in 2001 of their American League Divisional Series was remarkable. That's why we do all this stuff. It tells a great story. But no matter how good the story is, if there isn't anyone on the other end that wants to watch, it just gets lost. And it's for you that we do all this stuff for. And so, once again, 65,000 YouTube views this year with a couple weeks to go and at least one more project to get through before the ball drops on New Year's Eve. I'm just flattered and honored that you guys want to be a part of that. So whatever it is you celebrate, the best of the holiday season to you. Thank you so much. We're going to have a great year in 2024. Stick with us. And And away we go. But once again, before we do anything else, just want to take a few moments to thank you for everything that you do for not only me, but for the community.